Hi, my name is Carmen Yarrell, and I decided to do my wisdom case study presentation on a recent decision that was made within my organization. Just to provide you guys with a little background, I currently work within a job training facility for young girls ages 16 to 24. These young ladies have the opportunity to enroll in our program to receive their high school diploma along with a trade. They have the option of choosing either office administration or certified nursing assistant as a trade. Our program holds these young ladies to an extremely high standard, and each student must follow a strict set of rules. Recently, our center has been experiencing major issues with the attendance and behavior of our students. Within the last month, management has identified 15 problem students on center and left the decision to terminate or retain these students up to the counselors. As counselors, before making any decisions, we had to determine what the consequences would be if we decided to terminate or retain these 15 students. If the decision was made to terminate these students, we risk losing the amount of students needed to keep our center up to standard for the month, and we would also be taking away a positive opportunity for these students. Many of our students are considered high risk, and don't have too many more options other than our program to complete their education. Once a student is terminated from our program, they must wait a year before reapplying, and the admission process is a lot more difficult than what it originally was when they first applied for the program. Also, if a student turns 25 before that year, they will no longer be eligible to apply for our program. If the decision is made to retain these students, we risk jeopardizing the positive culture of our center, and we also risk passing along the message that our students can get away with negative behavior in the real world. Ultimately, we decided the wisest decision in this situation would be to terminate all 15 students. This decision was based off of how it would affect our center in the long run. As counselors, we did not want to spread the message to our other students that they could get away with negative behavior and poor attendance. There are several improvements that could have been made when making this decision. Several problems exhibited by these students could have been caught early on, and a plan could have been put in place to help them succeed in the long run. Many of these students exhibited severe attendance issues along with severe behavior issues. These students could have been put on attendance contracts or behavior contracts to avoid ultimately them being terminated from the program. Many counselors allowed their emotions to take over when making this decision. Being aware of our emotions and knowing how to manage them would have made the process go a lot smoother than what it originally did. I also believe that this decision was made a little too quickly. Going forth, I believe that more time needs to be dedicated to examining alternate solutions to the issues that we are having with our students. Since many of our students are high risk, they do not have many more solutions once the program ends for them. So terminating these students will ultimately hurt them in the long run, but will teach them a life lesson about what types of behaviors will be tolerated within the world. Ultimately, it is our goal to make each one of these students employable, and these students will not be employable if they have poor behavior or attendance issues at the end of the day. Overall, I believe that improving upon our emotional intelligence and cognitive resilience will come in handy when faced with making a similar decision for our organization. Here are a list of references that I used to complete my presentation, and I thank you guys for listening, and I look forward to hearing your feedback on my presentation. Thank you.